Hi. Sorry for the wet hair. I just got out of the shower because I just got done with my workout about an hour or so ago. Um, I wanted to just catch up with everyone and let you all know that everything is still going good. I rewatched my video from last week and I thought that my face looked a little bit bigger, so I put myself on a PB&J diet. um, which actually is what I was eating before. Well, maybe not just PB&Js, but for the most part, I wasn't cooking as much. So I'm still going to do my 1 meals per week, with my healthy recipes. That's still the plan, but before I was making homemade pizzas one night and then made homemade spaghetti a couple nights later and then something else a couple nights later. So definitely getting a lot more calorie intake and it to me started to show. So anyway, I'm back trying to just be more careful. It's crazy because I feel like that was only for a few weeks where I just felt like I could, eat that stuff because I was exercising and not that it was bad per se, it was just a lot more starch and calories than I was used to intaking. And I forget that, it just adds up really quickly and it's just crazy to me how quickly I could see the change again. So anyway, but that is the plan, is to continue to monitor that more closely. So I'm still, I haven't actually gotten a meal this week. Yesterday was Corey's birthday, so I actually made lasagna, which, was kind of a bit of a cheat day, I guess you could say. But it was his birthday, it's a special occasion. I think that's perfectly legitimate. We also went camping over the weekend, and our diet was a little bit more inconsistent as well, because when you go camping, you of course have to grill out food. Although we had some amazing pork tenderloins and actually grilled carrots, which I'm not even really a carrots fan. I can eat it if it's cooked and it's like in something, but it's just the grilled carrots tasted like sweet potato fries to me, which I don't even like either actually. But yeah, it was really good. Um, I love grilled out food, and I actually like camping. It's crazy because I really didn't think I would, but we've gone a couple of times, and we're going to go one more time um, in September while it's still warm but not too hot, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, and we always try to hit a place to hike, which is fun. Obviously, you're getting your exercise and you get to enjoy different and new scenery, so that's awesome. I also wanted to talk about, I know I've said this before, exercise and jogging it's all in your head, it's all um, just a mentality that if you think you can't do it, you're not going to do it because you think you can't, right? And, you block yourself, you're like, oh, I'm just not feeling it today, so forth and so on. I've talked about that, and I still just want to point out that it's true. So for anyone who is just watching this for the first time, has never seen any of my videos, or who has, which thanks by the way, and you get in that rut and you are, just, I don't want to exercise. Oh, I'm just not feeling it. Push it out of your head. Just push it out of your head. Use this as a stress reliever. For a long time, Corey always told me that he used it as a stress reliever. After work, he'd go running, and it just really helped him to relieve the stress of the day and the stress of work and everything and clear his mind. And it's not that I didn't believe him, it's just I didn't fully understand it. And now I do. Because even though I run in the morning, so I run before my actual work day starts, you still have all this stuff that's built up and that's on your mind. And sometimes I don't even think about important things, you know. Last week I wasn't feeling well one morning, so I actually walked it. I did, a fast walk, and I hated it. I actually hated it, like walking, of course, like when you're going hiking or leisurely, if you have friends with you or something, that's fine. But when I was out there and I'm like fast walking and even though I legitimately didn't really feel that well, I wanted to run because I missed it, and I'm seeing all these people run and I'm like, I felt like I just wasn't getting as much out of it. And I even tracked it on a little app that I have on my phone to track the calories and the mileage. And the calories were about the same. They were they were really close. So they're really close. I figure I actually don't shave off that much time because I jog so slow. But even with those two factors, for me, jogging still makes all the difference in the world. It just, I can feel it shaping my body, and that's a really good feeling. And I can feel that, slowly, very slowly, I'm improving, and that's a good feeling as well, both physically and mentally. You know, I don't know if anyone else is watching this is like this, but for myself, I just feel, mentally you get and emotionally you get dragged down, and I get dragged down, and I can get dragged down pretty easily, and I can blame it on, it's a girl thing, and hormones and whatever, and while that may be somewhat the case sometimes, um, it really I've been working on trying to control that a lot better. So like if I'm in a funk, if I'm in, not really depressed, but I'm just kind of in a weird mood, and not really myself, I guess. And I've been trying to work on for the past couple weeks to use my jogging to help to push me, to use that as the stress reliever. If there's things that I need to think out or work in my head or whatever, that's I take that time to really to do that, and that's really, I can tell that has really helped to keep my mentality level and my the funkiness not to be as common, and if it does try to creep up on me, I've also like, let's say if I'm not running or what have you, um, if I can feel that I'm kind of, something's happened and it's rubbed me the wrong way, and or I just get in a funk for whatever reason. There's usually never truly a reason, and I can feel it creeping up. I've started to try to focus on that when it happens, and focus and pinpoint as to why all of a sudden my mood is changing, and I'm kind of, getting to be in this weird mood. And so trying to pinpoint it and then really focus on it for a few minutes and work through it, and kind of talk myself through it in a way, has really actually been very therapeutic and very helpful. It's also prevented me, for the most part, to manage it and to prevent it from affecting others, at least from what I feel like. At least what I feel, it has helped me to not push it on other people, because you're not trying to, but when your friends are around or you're at work and you're in a crappy mood, it can tend to rub off. So I feel it's gradually getting better, and I hope that it continues to get better. It's something I'm going to continue to work on. I also found a really good, and I should have saved it, but it was a really good, a lot of people on Facebook will post stuff like, 20 things that I've learned as I've gotten older, or stuff like that. I found a really good one a couple weeks ago, and I didn't save it, but I've been trying to find it. If I do, I'm going to post it as a forum on here on the website, and hopefully I can find it. I am also going to post, it's like 26 foods that you should learn how to cook in your 20s, or you should learn to cook by the time you're 30, I don't know, something like that. I'm going to post it as well, actually, because as you know, I've been trying to cook more, and I really enjoyed reading that, and a few of the things I didn't know or I don't know, and it had a couple of recipes associated with it, so I'll post that for you guys as well. I had something else I was going to say. Oh yes, Spanish. So I haven't, I know I mentioned this last week, I've just been busy. I was busy, been busy kind of planning Corey's party that we had last night, and doing his present. Made him a painting, so so tonight, because that's over tonight, I told myself I just want to relax, and I found a show that I kind of liked, so just relax, watch that, read a little bit, and go to bed early. And so tomorrow I'm going to get back in the groove of things as far as working on my Spanish again, trying to spend some time